Kings and queens, ladies and gentlemen. Have you ever been around somebody? They always want you to do something for them, but you know as soon as you ask for something, they're not going to want to do anything for you. Have you ever been around somebody that you dimmed your light for, and later on down the line you wish you'd never dimmed your light for them because they came out to be everything that you thought that they would be? Negative, not the right person that should have been in your life anyway, but you allowed them in by dimming your light. And have you ever asked them for something and you really didn't need their help, but it just would have been convenient at that time if they would have told you yes because of the situation that you were in, and you thought, well, you know what, maybe I'll just ask them because I'm in their presence right now, or because I have them on the phone, I'll just ask them and see if they'll be willing to help. And they give you an excuse why they can't help, and they should have just told you no instead of coming up with that excuse, because no matter what the excuse is, the answer is no. And they keep explaining that same excuse to you over and over again, and you're like, okay, that's fine, we good, well, let me get off of here, let me get off the phone, or let me go so I can plan my next move. So you don't need their help anyway, and later on you will regret asking them for their help. So now, by you requesting their help and being told no, you don't realize that you just opened up a door for them to continue to come to you and ask you for help. And you're doing great things in your life. And y'all, excuse this video, I'm doing this at nighttime, but you can still hear what I'm saying though. You're doing great things in your life. You're going places in your life. They know that you're doing great things in your life. They know that you're going places in your life because of this term or this saying that's in the Bible. You will know them by their fruits. And let's say our fruits is materialistic stuff, and they think because you got all this materialistic stuff that looks nice to the eye that you have big pockets, you're doing big things, you're doing great things, and they want to be part of the plan the Most High has for you. So you keep these individuals around, you dim your light, you pretend to be let's say lower than their mental state, or at the same mental state that they are, but you're many worlds apart in your mind and mental state, and the conversation that you have it doesn't have any substance to it. So you're dimming your light to be around these people, to hang around these people that's not talking about anything that's going to help you on your spiritual growth. And most of the conversation gears around woe is me, like how bad their life is, what they don't have in their life. They can't wait until this happen, they can't wait until that happen, instead of stop being their own problem in their life and start being the solution. So you listen to their problems and you try to make comments to them and say, well, hey, maybe you should do it this way, because you're tired of the complaining because they're not being the solution in their life. Now, you're running your life. You're the God in your life. You've been doing good in your life before they even stepped into your life, or before they even stepped back into your life, or before you even allowed them into your life. And they want to play God in your life and point out all the things that you should have did, or what you should do now. But you're the pilot of your life. You're driving your life or flying your life around like an airplane easily. You're refueling easily. Downloads from God are coming to you easily because you're loving light in the heart. But they don't know you're loving light yet. But they know it's something about you because they feel it. And what we do is when we dim our light for them, like I mentioned in another video, that's a sign of weakness to them. And we don't know it, but we're thinking we're dimming our light, pretending to be down on their level to allow them in while they are spiritually looking at that as a weakness. And so they come into your life and they try to wreak havoc. And you see this havoc that they're wreaking. They're even taking your business and taking it to other households that knows you, other households that want to know what's been going on with you in life, or where you're heading in life, or where your thoughts are, what you're about to do next. Because a lot of these people don't have a life, so your life become interesting to them. So while they're talking about you, they don't understand that those same people that they're spilling the tea with about your life, they're gonna spill the tea about their life and talk about how they're not shizniks. They're talking about refined rose, but they shizniks ain't together. But they always need something. They always hint around that they need something. Sometimes they come straight out and ask, and sometimes they don't. And you just get the feeling they always need something. And then you're like, maybe they just keeping me around for status. Something just don't feel right. Y'all, keep those people at a distance. Feed them with a long handled spoon. Stay on the path that you're supposed to be on. Don't dim your light, because later on, you're going to regret it. You're going to be like, man, I knew I shouldn't have let that person into my life. I knew I shouldn't have dimmed my light. I knew better than that. Now, look at this negative stuff that I'm going through with this person. Why did I do this to myself? Try to be the light, or stay the light in your own life. Don't let anybody come in that you feel like you have to dim your light for. Because if you feel like that you have to dim your light for these people, these are the people that's not supposed to be in your life to help you on your spiritual journey, to be a guidance on your spiritual journey, and to help you grow. This is a short video, y'all. Again, don't dim your light for anyone. If you know that person is not supposed to be in your life and y'all are not gelling spiritually, you can be nice, but just keep your distance from them, because they can bring you down and take you off your path, or make your spiritual growth stagnant. Kings and queens, gentlemen and ladies, with refined rose, it's out for this morning. Bye for now.